This video is a demonstration of painting northern lights using watercolors. This is the fifth painting in Watercolor Night Sky series. I start by wetting the paper. I wet the paper 3 times so that the paper can be wet for a long time. Be sure that the paper is wet and also be careful there is no pool of water on the paper. I'm mixing sap green and woodian hue in equal proportion to paint the northern lights. You can see the consistency of the pigment on the palette. Be confident while making brush strokes to paint the northern lights. That is, you should be dancing with your brush. That much ease creates a beautiful flow in your watercolor painting. If you're not confident to bring that ease in your brush stroke, first practice it on a scrap watercolor paper and then you can come to a watercolor painting. After applying green shade, next I'm applying indigo pigment. We need to paint a dark sky, so the pigment that I'm using, which is indigo color, is in cream consistency. I didn't add water to the indigo pigment. I'm just using the dampness of the brush, which is enough to create the cream consistency of indigo pigment. After painting the dark portion of the sky, tilt the board and remove any excess pigment that is collected near the tape using a wastecloth. After this step, there shouldn't be any application of pigment on the paper. We should apply the pigments in one go for northern lights. I find it this is an effective way to paint the northern lights. Now allow the paper to dry completely. After that, splatter acrylic white paint for the stars. Remove the masking tape at the horizon and then paint distant pine trees using indigo pigment. Now wet the bottom portion of the paper. After wetting the bottom portion of the paper, use light value of green shade to show the reflection of northern lights on the snow. Also use light value of indigo pigment to paint on the snow. Next, I'm applying dark value of indigo pigment. At last, paint a trail on the snowland using indigo pigment. We reached the end of this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.